I'm Gillanders. I'm 75 and I've been in this superannuation for 10 years, and Marg's 72, so she's been on for a while. At a family group conference, we were asked with other family members whether we would consider fostering Xavier. Nobody else was volunteering, so we thought, well, couldn't be too difficult to look after a child for a few years.
He generalises and calls everything that moves a car.
We went to the butterfly house in the museum, which was really hot, and it was a stinking hot day outside that day, and took Xavier to give him a drink. His left eye was right eye, his right eye was going straight forward, his left eye was flicking back and forth. So after 10 minutes we thought this really isn't right and took him to the hospital. I held him in my arms and rocked him and he went off to sleep and it all stopped, which is actually a clue because in almost all cases with alternating hemiplegia of childhood, sleep relaxes the body and the seizures and loss of function stops. And then that went to the genealogist and it was eventually confirmed that that's what it was.
Would you like some more cracker? So I've known Xavier for 4 years now. It's coming up to my 4-year anniversary of working with him. He's the most engaging little boy. When you get to know him, you realise that there's far more going on with Xavier than you first realise. Xavier could pull himself to a standing position and walk round the furniture, but he wasn't yet walking independently. So there's been a lot of changes in the 4 years. And the main one is his mobility. That's his noise because he wants a drink. So I'll just go and get him a drink.
I'm Vinny, I'm Xavier's granddad. I come out and see you quite often, eh boy, when you need me. Spend a bit of time with you, help Ma and Alec. Oh my boy, you too. It's just spend a bit of time out here. We can check out the farm, feed the animals, can see the chickens and the sheep and the horses. Hey, go in the car all the time. You love the car.
I think his arm's going to go. Yeah. He's going to lose his side. He can feel that. When he expands too much energy, his mobility will go and his side becomes paralysed. Please don't take my sunshine away.
We are enrolled with Manawanui to manage the health funding that pays for Sarah.
How did we find out about Manawanui?
Manawanui, well, it was one of 3 organisations that was presented as being a possible fund manager for us, and we chose Manawanui because of its strong connections with people who have disabilities themselves. It would probably work best for Xavier's interests.
The school camp was going to get the kids to take all their bikes and do a lot of biking up Central Otago. But of course Xavier, we've never managed to get him to ride a trike. Quite a tricky thing to stand upright.
And quite apart from that, actually coordinating both sides of his body's been difficult for him.
He needs to sit in front of the rider so that if he has a seizure or
he has an episode,
then the rider can see it.
Just a reminder that the fund was available, really came through as part of the correspondence from Manawanui.
Yeah, so we applied for that and we're lucky. I did. Xavier really loves it.
We have got money and we could afford to do it, but then that's actually taking away from other things we need to do in the future. So
that business about choosing your own helper is really important because we really needed somebody whose communication was pretty good and also somebody pretty cluey to understand Xavier.
I think for us it's really important to have the break to do other things because Xavier is really full on, so he needs supervision for safety and he needs lots of conversation. So it's quite exhausting actually, and that sort of flexibility has been really great too. And we can have a wider life, like I've got my first grandchild, we have our first grandchild who's 2.5 now, which means I use the break times to go and spend a bit of time with her and actually engage with her. Living here's been good for Xavier in many ways too, just the amount of land we've got, but also we've got other people living around as well, and he likes to go walk and see them and socialise with them, see their cars and things too.